Good morning. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really in the best of moods because I'm not sure if you know, but I was crying this morning. You see, I have puffy eyes. So I mentioned, like pretty much like my healing journey, and it's like the journey to be a better person, right? And the journey to be a better person also requires healing from childhood trauma and childhood wounds. And not a really pretty, some childhood stuff, it just wasn't beautiful. That's all I'm gonna say. It definitely wasn't beautiful. Whew. So with that being said, I want to get to what this video is about. Ladies, I understand you haven't felt wanted or loved all of your life and this stuff, right? Now, there are men out here, and there's a lot of them, because they say 1 out of every 9 little girl, like 1 out of every 9, that's a lot, is getting molested. And they said 1 out of every 53. I'm gonna find the statistic. You understand what I'm saying? So, ladies, I just want to let y'all know, stop letting these homosexual men move into your house. Now, don't get me wrong, I love O'Shea. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest. There's no YouTuber besides Alpha Male Strategies that I don't like. Like, I literally, listen, he's literally the only one. Now, I already explained to y'all why I don't like Alpha Male Strategies, because he lies, he manipulates women, all of this wild shit to get them to sleep with him. And then he said himself, you know what, let me put the clip in.
So there's a couple of tricks. Well, that's one trick I've come up with that always works. I always tell the women I cracked my rim the night before. So if I'm taking a girl out Saturday, I would tell her, hey, last night I was out with friends. We was out and I cracked my rim. Now, I don't know if you know anything about New York, but there's a lot of potholes in New York. A lot of potholes. And so I would just simply say, I cracked my rim. And so I'm on a donut right now, and so I want to keep it close, or take a Uber or something. And 95% of the time, the women will come to you and they'll be like, "Oh, okay." I ain't gonna say all. Some say, "Well, maybe we should do it some other time." But 90 to 95%, let's just say 90 on the safe side, would say, "Fine, okay, I'll come your way." And you simply just say, "Hey, next time, if things go well, next time I'll come to you, to make it fair." So if the first day go well, you say that. If the first day go well, don't say next time I come to you, like, she's already passed your requirements. Say, so if the first day goes well, the next time I come to you. So, all right, but I still ain't gonna come to her. If it comes back up next week, I'm gonna say they ain't have my rim tied or whatever. I'm keep on trying to get the girl to come to me. But anyway, and secondly, you say how I get a girl to pay or at least buy me a round of lie, and I say tomorrow's my birthday or yesterday was my birthday. You don't want to say today's your birthday, because you don't want to look like a loser that's hanging out with a girl and ain't got no friends celebrating your birthday on the first date. So you want to say, I celebrated my birthday yesterday. Yesterday was my birthday, and so my friends took me out and had a good time or whatever. And the girl was like, "Oh, well, let me buy you a round of drinks for your birthday. It ain't got to be your birthday." Now, these are pure alpha male strategies. What's an alpha male? Alpha males men that generally don't want to settle down, who are generally just trying to screw as many chicks. So this is not beta male strategies. So if you're a guy who's looking for a relationship, if
You see how he says that? Look how he describes what an alpha man
it'll be your
is.
birthday. Now, these are pure alpha male strategies. What's an alpha male? Alpha males are men that generally don't want to settle down, who are generally just trying to screw as many chicks. So this is not beta male strategies. So if you're a guy who's looking for a relationship, if a woman found out you lied about your birthday on the first date, she's probably gonna get turned off because she ain't gonna trust nothing you see. Ain't no girl I'm dealing with gonna be around 3 months, 4 months. I'm gonna been probably had by 8, 9, 10 more women by then. So I'm not concerned with that or her finding out the truth that it wasn't my birthday because I already know I'm not gonna keep her around no way. 3, 4 fucks and I'm out. The only way I keep her around is she's real freaky and she like to do threesomes and all that type of shit. But other than that, about 4 fucks I'm done with. Next. So, and that's why I named the channel, guys, Alpha Male Strategy. These are not beta male strategies. So if you're looking for a wife, go watch Corey Rain. He teaches relationship advice. I'm teaching guys who just want to put notches in their belt. And you don't gotta like that, but that's weird. The audience I'm targeting. And so if you're a guy that's doing that, obviously, a girl ain't gonna be around long enough to know what's your birthday or whatever. So I always say that gets her to buy me around.
Cause y'all never believe me. But then he said it himself. He's only sleeping with a girl about 4 times. He's like, 4 fucks and I'm out. Ladies, these men prey upon the vulnerable. The lighting is better this way, but I don't want to walk this way. I want to walk this way. And I don't really care about the lighting. Honestly, I really want y'all to get this message. That's what I'm praying you listen to, okay? Because the children need protection. See, y'all don't understand. It's really not the nature of a man to protect. That's not the nature of masculinity. We think that's the nature of masculinity, but it's not. We'll go over the actual traits of masculine and feminine energy. Because we know masculine energy is to conquer. And like, you understand what I'm saying? That's why we need to just listen. Back to what I was saying, right? I love O'Shea channel. I really do. O'Shea, if you're watching, I love you. And I don't know, I was so hyped when I heard Kanye West. I don't know if you noticed, but O'Shea, your name is in the Kanye West latest song. I was so hyped for you, or whatever. It was just almost as if I was like, oh my God, O'Shea, he made it. But what I want to say is that O'Shea has a video about black women being the number one whatever's for eviction.
The educated black women are, how they're doing really, really well. They're gaining in all the sectors, healthcare, entrepreneurship, fashion, you name it. Unfortunately, black women though are being evicted higher than any other group in the country. Let's look at this video that's going to talk about it, and let's react to it.
Housing security in the U.S. since the pandemic is on track to become a crisis, and black women are being affected the most by it. According to Eviction Lab, there were more than 434,000 evictions last year. So for some context to this, the eviction moratorium was in place for a large portion of the year, but the number of renters at risk of eviction as of January spiked to about 3 million and counting. And of those, black women have the highest average of eviction filed against them at 6.2%, compared to white women at 3.4%. Now that equates to 1 in 4 black renters living in a place where black eviction filing rates were almost double than that of their white counterparts.
All right, let's kind of look at that again. Black women is at 6.2%. Latinx women, or Latin women, at 3.8%. White women at 3.4%. Why is that? In my honest opinion, it has a lot to do with black women being a lot less single than the other groups. And also, in what they're qualified for educationally, it's not representative in what they're doing in the workforce. Again, right? A person can say they're highly educated, but now many people tend to not do what they went to school for, right? Most people don't. So that has to be two of the main reasons, right? No man in the house, not earning a lot of money, and not being married. But let's continue.
But see, the thing is, he's not telling the whole story. There's truth to that story, right? But the bigger picture is what we need to paint. Why are these women getting evicted? Now, I am going to let you hear directly from a landlord who has a plethora of properties and recently had to freaking evict 10 black women. I'm going to let you listen to his story with your own ears.
Ladies, stop letting your homosexual, felonious, and or dusty male move in with you. This is a comment from a landlord on a Reddit thread. He says, I don't normally post on this forum under my landlord username, but my experience as a landlord is most relevant here. I have a few rental units in a populous city in the Midwest. A couple of years ago, I decided to be a little bit charitable and rent to people who are down on their luck. Or so I thought at the time. I have now done this 8 times, and here's what happened every single time. No exceptions. Number 1, I signed the lease with a tenant who is a single mother, and it's always a single mother because there is not enough financial assistance for everybody, so it all ends up being funneled almost exclusively to needy children through their mothers. Month 1. She has a new boyfriend. He is invariably much better looking than what she could get in a free dating market, unencumbered by a need of shelter, a homosexual. By the end of the month, he's fully moved in, even if neither he nor she will ever admit it because they know he has a record and there is no way he will be permitted to get on the lease officially. Month 2 and 3. Boyfriend brings his prison buddies. They are invariable, not as good looking as him, so it's clear it's a con with assigned roles. The house is now full of beds and mattresses on the floor. The children that are supposed to be the main beneficiaries of the financial assistance are now piled into the smallest room of the house or into closets. I wish I was joking. Maintenance requests start piling up, broken walls, windows, appliances, etc. Neighbors start complaining about noise and violence. Police are always getting called. Month 4. The unit is officially gang central. The boyfriend and his prison buddies are in control. There is guns, drugs, domestic violence, and God knows what. Month 12. I am $10,000 to $20,000 in losses on a completely destroyed unit, so I have no choice but to kick the tenant out. She is back to being down on her luck. The cycle is complete. So yeah, it's easy to say it's all overblown when you are lucky to live in a safe bubble free from all that, but there is really an entire segment of the population who desperately needs shelter and food and can't get in any way other than latching onto a single woman who has them. This is literally what a homosexual is. Per justice.org, over 10,000 ex-prisoners are released from America's state and federal prisons every week and arrive on the doorsteps of our nation's communities. More than 650,000 ex-offenders are released from prison every year. Ladies, stop being conned. Our eviction rates will go down if you stop letting homosexuals and parasites latch onto you.
Y'all heard that, right? Y'all heard that the reason why these women, these black women and their kids are having to get put out in the streets is because they moved some dirty ass nigger dusty child molester inside her property. At the end of the day, sis, the man who moves in with you, he don't love you. He's only moving in with you because he has no place to live. Hello? He has no place to live. That's why he moved in with you. And he's going to become a burden. He's going to eat up all your kids' shit. He's not going to pay. Come on now. Are you? It's like, y'all not trying to hear me. So it's like y'all bringing these dusties on the street to destroy your life further. Listen, ladies, it's up to us to protect the children because we know the number one predator of children are men. 1 out of every 9. 1 in every 9 little girl gets molested. Yeah, let these fucking dusty men move in with y'all to fucking rape on your kids. But see, y'all not ready for that conversation. But I am. I'm sorry, this message is not a sweet, positive message. And every message is not going to be that way. We have to wake up, women. You have to learn how to love yourself. Because some dusty nigga with nowhere to stay, he's not going to be there. He's not going to love you. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. You understand what I'm saying? But no, I don't understand. Why do we even think moving a dusty in? He's only there for the free sex, the free food, and the free place to stay. He don't give a fuck about you, and you know that. I don't know why we keep letting these men move in with us, and then we get evicted because of these men. Isn't that insane? We move a dust bucket in. A homeless homosexual man who has no place to go. We move him in. And then they rape on the motherfucking kids. And now you're evicted, and now your children have been molested. It's probably more than 1 in 9. Because 1 in 9 is those are the people who came up front and said, okay, listen, like, as in like, it's no, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, you can't argue. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's been like, these men have been found guilty, you know, like 1 in 9. What about all of the I think it's like, I think it's more than half, honestly. I would think like 60% of the women on this earth have been sexually assaulted in some way, some shape or form by a man. Somehow, some way, some shape, some form. Those are my beliefs. I really think that. Because at the end of the day, look at this video. She said, it's like nobody, you know, because with these men, it's like, oh, I'm going to kill your family if you
had your daughter? You were 10 years old when you had your daughter?
Yes, Judge Rhonda. I was 10 years old. I was a victim of a molestation. I was also threatened that if I told anybody, he would kill my family. So I just kept it a secret, thinking that maybe it would just be over. But I was pregnant and didn't know it until 2 weeks before she was born.
At what point did you realize at 10 years old that you going to have a baby?
My mother was concerned. My stomach wasn't getting big, but it was hard. And she kept trying to make me do exercises and things of that nature, thinking that I was just gaining weight. So when I didn't lose the weight, she took me to the doctor to see what was going on. And that's when he told her that Sharita would be here in 2 weeks.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, I know personally someone who the perpetrator was like, I'm gonna kill your family. I know somebody personally. So she never told. All I want to say is, ladies, you're not going to find love through no homeless, homosexual man. You're not going to find love through no homeless man. You understand? When you are in survival mode, because if you're homeless, remember, your mind is different than, like, look at Maslow's hierarchy of needs, right? I'm going to input a triangle. Now, Maslow's hierarchy of needs, like if you look at the bottom, right, it's like your basic survival needs, like how you need air, shelter, you know what I'm saying? They put sex on the bottom as well. You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, when you're on survival mode, right, and you don't have shelter, you were just looking for anyone to fill that need. So sis, the man who moves in with you, he's not gonna love you. He's not gonna care about you whatsoever. He's just looking for a place to have free sex and free housing. You understand what I'm saying? So stop letting these fucking dusty bum ass niggas in your house. Why y'all even letting them breathe the same air? Those men connect. I'm telling you, we can't breathe the same air. Dead ass. I'm not even joking. That's the funny thing. Learn to love yourself. The only man you should ever let in between your legs is somebody who has their shit together. If he's homeless, he should not be able to fuck you. That don't make no goddamn sense. If he lives with his mom, listen, at my big age, okay, I'm gonna be honest, I still feel in general like you shouldn't be having sex if you live with your mom. Sorry, not sorry. Because that means you can't handle the responsibilities that come with having sex. And the responsibilities that come with having sex is having a baby. You understand what I'm saying? So if I feel that you can't if I feel like you can't financially help me have a baby, why are you having sex with me? You're not, ever. And the reason why, because I'm not going to be stuck being a single parent here. You understand? I'm not going to be stuck with that. Hell no. Y'all got me fucked up. Let's go this way. I will not be raising a kid by myself. That's why these legs is short. I think about shutting them for good, honestly, because it's not worth it. Like, sex ain't worth it to me. Sorry, not sorry. Like, it's regular. You know? I'd rather go shopping than have sex. Like, for real. Okay, if you're a lady and you watching this, I want to hear, would you rather get taken, like, on a shopping trip or sex? Which one? Shopping or sex? Which one would you rather do? Put it in a comment. Put it in a comment. Would you rather shopping or sex? You don't got to pay for the shopping. Shopping or sex? Because I know for me, I prefer to go shopping even if I have to pay for the shit. didn't have sex. Oh, I welcome that. Yeah, no problem. Well, yes, I love shopping. I like going shopping. Sex is just, it's whatever. Hello. Hola. But yeah, see, I'm happy I live in Mexico because Mexico has like a healing energy. You can literally feel it. Because remember, I'm literally walking on like where the ancient Mayans, all the ancient, indigenous cultures, like I'm literally walking on the steps that these actual, oh my eyes are so puffy from crying. It's okay. I'm gonna be okay. Because I'm not gonna let anything stop me. Ladies, stop letting these broke ass motherfucking men in your vagina. I'm done. Good night. Why you gotta do all that? Scared me half to death.